As a release train engineer, or RTE, coaching agile teams to collaborate effectively across an agile release train is one of your most crucial and continuous responsibilities. Collaboration is really at the heart of SAFe, but it doesn't happen automatically. It requires trust, alignment, shared goals, and some intentional effort. The RTE serves as the coach, facilitator, and servant leader who cultivates this environment, helping teams shift their focus from isolated delivery to collective success. The foundation of collaboration begins with a shared vision. When teams understand the why behind their work, alignment naturally follows. During PI planning, the RTE helps product management, system architects, and business owners clearly communicate the art's purpose and how each team's PI objectives fit into the larger business strategy. By visualizing dependencies, discussing risks openly, and facilitating alignment on priorities, the RTE ensures that all teams are moving in the same direction. When everyone can see how their work contributes to the end-to-end customer value stream, collaboration becomes a shared responsibility rather than a forced activity. An effective RTE also models collaborative behavior. Teams often mirror the communication style of their leaders. By being transparent, empathetic, and inclusive in meetings, the RTE demonstrates how to actively listen and respect different perspectives. Recognizing moments of cross-team collaboration, like when one team helps another resolve a defect or complete an integration, reinforces a culture of cooperation. Celebrating these actions during RT syncs or retrospectives sends a clear message that collaboration is valued just as much as delivery. Creating a safe environment for open communication is another essential part of the RTE's role. Psychological safety allows team members to speak up without fear of judgment. The RTE encourages this by facilitating open discussions during Scrum of Scrums, PO syncs, and inspect and adapt events. Instead of focusing on blame when challenges arise, the RTE steers the conversation toward problem solving and collective learning. When people feel safe to express blockers, request help, or share insights, trust builds naturally, and collaboration deepens across the ART. To strengthen cross-team cooperation, the release train engineer can organize collaboration workshops focused on specific topics, like dependency management, release readiness, or joint testing. These workshops help teams visualize how their work overlaps, allowing them to co-create action plans and integration strategies. The RTE can use facilitation techniques like program boards, story mapping, and value stream mapping to make dependencies and risks visible. When teams solve problems together, they develop mutual respect and shared ownership of outcomes. Another important coaching approach is teaching systems thinking, a core SAFe principle that encourages teams to see the entire flow of value rather than just their piece of it. The RTE can guide teams to look at bottlenecks, handoffs, and feedback loops that affect the Agile release train as a whole. This helps teams move from a my-team-first mindset to a value-stream-first mindset. For example, instead of focusing solely on story completion rates, the RTE encourages teams to measure success by how well the entire system delivers customer value. The RTE also promotes shared accountability across teams. While each team has its own sprint and backlog, the RT's real measure of success is the collective delivery of business value. The RTE can emphasize this by facilitating discussions around program objectives, encouraging teams to identify where they depend on others, and aligning priorities accordingly. This mindset reinforces that success is not defined by a single team's velocity, but by how well the art delivers together. The Scrum of Scrums is one of the release train engineer's most powerful tools for driving collaboration. Rather than letting it become a status meeting, the RTE transforms it into a dynamic problem-solving forum. by asking facilitative questions such as, "What dependencies are still unresolved?" or "How can Team A and Team B coordinate better on this feature?" The RTE encourages active collaboration. Rotating facilitation among Scrum Masters helps build leadership skills and reinforces shared ownership of Agile Release Train success. Collaboration can also be supported through transparency tools and visual management. Shared dashboards, dependency trackers, and digital boards like Jira Align, Miro, or Rally can give teams real-time visibility into progress and risks. The RTE ensures that these tools are not used for control, but for communication, helping teams stay synchronized and accountable to one another. Beyond tools and meetings, the RTE knows that relationships drive collaboration. People work better together when they trust and respect one another. Organizing informal events, virtual coffee sessions, or cross-team learning circles allows teams to build personal connections outside of structured RT events. These moments of human connection strengthen trust and improve cooperation, especially in distributed or remote environments. Inevitably, conflicts will arise when multiple teams work toward shared goals. A skilled RTE doesn't avoid conflict but coaches teams to handle it constructively. Techniques like start-stop-continue, Fist of Five, or consensus workshops can help teams express differing opinions safely and make decisions collectively. The RTE teaches that healthy conflict, when managed respectfully, often leads to stronger solutions and innovative thinking. Finally, an RTE reinforces collaboration by measuring and celebrating results. Metrics like PI predictability, flow efficiency, and dependency resolution rate highlight how well the IRT is working as a cohesive unit. Publicly recognizing teams that demonstrate collaboration, whether by supporting another team, sharing knowledge, or resolving cross-team challenges, motivates others to follow. When success is shared and celebrated, collaboration becomes part of the art's DNA. In conclusion, coaching teams to collaborate as an RTE means building a culture of trust, transparency, and shared purpose. It's about guiding teams to see beyond their local goals and understand their role in delivering customer value as a unified train. Through servant leadership, systems thinking, and consistent facilitation, the RTE helps the art operate as one synchronized engine, where every team moves in harmony, innovation thrives, and value flows smoothly to the customer.